Right here, 11 Madden, episode 8, Madden 25. And, sponsored by Ocean Spray Zero Cranberry Juice. Ozzy and Hulk Hogan here.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders. Rocking on quarterback. He's going to have to air it out play this week. It's the Commanders and the Bears. Next on EA Sports.
That's Little AZ's from the nation's political arena. So the Commanders offense headed out for their opening drive. Straight to the air is Richardson. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin.
Scary Terry. Yes!
Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Nerds and their quarterback ready to take over once. Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's the grab and back left side. That's the 25. He's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. The home team's ready for that. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered save on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
That was too low to be brought in.
When we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball out. Credit the defense for forcing the completion.
Go! Yeah!
The Commanders grow their early lead to 13. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, but some of that psychology comes into play. Don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of two ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done. Or you look at it and go, I got another half. You can throw.
Alexa, buy 10.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down throw here from Richardson.
Kicking ass.
The Commanders swell their first quarter by 6. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring kick to the game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in teams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. First carry now for Austin Eckler. Across the 45 and still going. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the first down. Richardson back to throw. That's complete right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He takes one to Ben Simmons. Advances down the 5-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Yeah. The defense for a touchdown.
Kicking ass.
The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly,
Yes! Yes! Ah!
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 3-possession game. I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of the quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner, they've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the.
The offense being led back out by its. And he found some running room for a nice game. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled that forgiveness to the opposing 46. The big play and that's him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Now Richardson to throw. This is all they didn't want to play.
Yes!
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders both racing them to the halftime locker room. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point.
Shut the door! Away from me. Shut the door.
And the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. They've got an injured player after that one, and this is a scary sight. Terry McLaurin, the one who's shaken up. He's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. And tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. That's the first down, and he's still going. Austin Eckler powering across for the touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. He's going from the pistol, Richardson. He's got a man left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person. When a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicey.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Richardson. This one falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Play action with Richardson. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Option play, here's a give to Eckler. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This is why coaches across all levels of football want the importance of good fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of the guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate. They hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders keeping the middle floor and adding 6 more. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, under the QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 36. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That's him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
Then you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left,
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
you know, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that time. Then it's something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Caught at the 4. And that's a Washington touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone just knows how to get it into the end zone and work his weight in goal to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there, and he got a shot to find paper.
Something that I Eckler running dead ahead. Takes out a one stop, and they'll take it down to the 23-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap, we get to Robinson. Breaks the tackle, brings pass ahead. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders are running them out of the building. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have seen.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Go.
Here he goes again. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. His third for the Here's Richardson. Everyone comes in here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Commanders put 6 more on the blowout. Next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. As we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
I'm talking that game rich. Just like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers. Whole sight, I can get a green light. It's all part, we all fight. You gambling with your life, let's roll the dice. It's a problem, it's a dog in a fight. That's right.
Alexa, next.
We can't arrange that. I need it.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches and black masses.
Share their dreams. They want a lot of destruction. Give me some so get your hands up. I'm in the end zone, working that Kenzo. My Kindle, beneath the body shirt. I need a pack in the hand. My man just stay in the hand. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm back it. I'm wrong. I am best I can't. So I'm It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we've got the do-it-all back, Austin Eckler. He's now able to call himself a 1,000-yard rusher for the season. It's the Commanders and the Bears, and it comes your way next on EA Sports. Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago. They were under 500. That's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely. And really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. Won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft. He's going to test this secondary right away. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be secondary. Now the free agent signee from Philadelphia, it's DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On third down. Well, they're on the back, and he's lost football. The Commanders come with it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game.
Yeah!
And a touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score,
and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
Oh, he picked him up and slammed him.
Across the 25-yard line.
Alexa playing
There's
home code
offense creation they can do this next possession. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake that fumbled a moment ago. Return for a touchdown. The offense gets it back. First and 10.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. You know they missed on that long attack. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes.
Oh, they're running with a pass. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
Alexa playing Rick Derringer, Real American.
With the ball, Mike.
Here's Real American by Rick Derringer.
A little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose, and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniel. Touchdown, Commanders. So at that score, he's into double digits. 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. You don't see that too often from a quarterback.
In memory of Hulk Hogan.
Point try, fourth time.
For the right
The
side.
kick is good. The Commanders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7.
The ball!
Special teams has come up with the recovery. First and 10. On play action, Daniels.
Oh, shit.
And he got rid of that one quickly. Before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Daniels.
Yeah!
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that we don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early to give this drive with first and 10. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Williams to throw. High on the football. The Commanders come up with it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense.
Alexa, play Black Sabbath.
Shuffling songs by Black Sabbath on
They
Amazon.
knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused keeping
Alexa,
his
next.
down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Eckler. A second effort, and he is in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record. 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun. And he comes up the football. The ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job of taking it away.
On the give to Eckler. He'll pop this end for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Swift. And a nice one there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football.
Yes!
The Commanders come up with it. And there it is. The defense comes up with a big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up great with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become
Yeah!
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown number 15.
Grower!
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown and great. That's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, like absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. Drive will begin there. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, well down for a loss. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And the mark
got a hole in my
just
butt.
shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, get some.
It's Smith. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Another run here. Another run. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Commanders come up with it.
Humble!
Here's 1st and 10. Motion the slot man left. They'll go play action here with Daniel. That is going to be, and he's
Touchdown!
Dotson. Touchdown, Commander.
Yeah, the robot.
Oh, the teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This drive will begin with a run by Smith. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Williams. Back to the former Charger, Gerald Everett. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Williams. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Well defended there, and quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A fumble, the ball! No!
The Commanders come up with it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, like is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself.
Yeah!
That is hot. What a throw. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington.
Humble!
And the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
On Amazon Music.
And
Alexa
this will
next.
wind up incomplete.
They just
rush that decision just
Alexa,
a little
next.
bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window. He can't get away, and he's lost.
Alexa, next.
Commanders come up with it. The break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. And this is going to be
Bullshit. I thought he caught
great
him.
work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels.
Shit.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down. Give up the middle with Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
What?
Commanders signal for the 1st.
Alexa, stop. I'm not done yet.
They face 2nd down and 7.
What?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
What?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Spend the night. I have to go to
It
work.
fell for an incompletion, but
Yeah,
pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has. Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any sign. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. His kick is good. And the Commanders are going to extend their 1st quarter lead. I think at this point in the game, Mike, they'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Williams. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it. But you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
The Bears sending out their punt team as he's standing right around his own goal line. Crowder to return. And it's a good return here. Able to take. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Swift. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On the bootleg, it's Williams. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run here with Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Swift. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing is Williams. The ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. They continue to add points. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. On the ground, it's Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. A tough spot here. 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Commanders come up with it.
So the biggest thing that stands out.
Chase Young again!
Defense just continues to pursue the ball. The defense focuses on get as many
Chase Young!
carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get it.
Yeah!
That is caught by the tight end. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, do they get
Ball!
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. He is in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8.
Damn.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Poor guy.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That complete to Swift. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On third down, here's Swift. The Bears send out their punt team. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Dotson, the man in motion. They run it once more with Eckler. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run is going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Again, it's Eckler. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's 2nd and 6.
Almost done.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page for this target. That's incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. Tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to it.
If you're sorry, stop making me feel bored.
Why?
Because you should. That's why.
Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. The Commanders will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Hi, Mom. Sorry.
If you're sorry, stop
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Yeah,
And
40
he got
seconds.
rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ball.
Pressure gets home. He's lost the football.
Touchdown.
And this is taken in by the defense. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown.
We have to dinner.
And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
1st and 10. Williams. Off balance throw. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will get just a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Humble.
The lead here in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the point out.
Bomb.
It's good. And the Commanders stretch things out even further. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here we go. One final play. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. One comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tariq. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
All right, people, let's see the game. Video. Peace. Later.